Dave, we're speaking after the win against Aberdeen. You must be delighted with that.
Yes, delighted. Real difficult conditions. But to a man, I thought the players were excellent. Showed great reaction, great character. Losing a goal. It was a really poor goal we lost. It's something we'll look at, obviously. But the reaction was great. Came back into the game. I think the one that hits the post is a big turning point in the game as well for us. But from that moment, I thought we controlled the game. As I say, played the conditions really well and were clinical, but defended exceptionally well as well. So, all in all, a real good professional team performance.
Yeah, how pleased were you with the way that the players executed the game plan and, like you say, managed the conditions?
Very much so. It's something that it helps. You played Aberdeen so recently, you're able to look at the game and dissect where we think we can hurt them. And when you've got the pace of Ellie and Boyley in the team and the conditions of the game, they can cause problems for any defenders, but I thought, especially today, it certainly worked. But they also need to go and execute that. They need to have that desire to run in behind, but also the players behind it need to be able to do that, to perform the passes, to release them. You look at the goal we scored, the third goal, winning the ball in the middle of the pitch and Boyley on the shoulder. So everything we looked at was excellent, but also I think the way we went about the game, we were really on the front foot, really aggressive in our press, and showed real good energy. And on game management towards the end, I think even playing, as you've touched about, on the conditions, putting the ball down inside the people, forcing them to defend, and not taking any risks. And as a result of that, we limited them to very few chances. I think only a couple of chances, a couple of shots on goal, which is great.
Yeah, Martin Boyle has obviously been getting a lot of praise, 2 assists and a goal. You brought him back in the starting lineup today. You must be delighted with his performance.
Yeah, delighted with his performance. I'm delighted for him on a personal level as well. He's had to be patient, he's had to work hard. For someone who's played so many games for the football club, everybody knows that Martin can produce at this level. He's done it for a number of years now, and he's found himself out the team, which is difficult for him, but he's reacted in exactly the right way you want him to do it. Working hard on the training pitch, being patient, and when called upon and given the opportunity today, he certainly took that, which is great. And it's also a message to the rest of the squad, which we always have, which is the team that gets the opportunity to start. It's very rarely the team that finishes it, so everyone needs to be on their toes, need to be pulling in the same direction, and I think you've clearly seen that today, because I know Boyley was excellent, but to a man I thought we were excellent today.
Yeah, there was almost 1,000 fans here in the end. There was lovely scenes at the end between yourself, the players and the supporters, and they were kicking every single ball with the players as well, weren't they?
100%. Even coming here, Aberdeen have had a fantastic start to the season. It's showing with the amount of sellout crowds they've had. They're riding that positivity at the start of the season, but it felt like you could hear our fans right for the first minute, right throughout the game, and they play a massive part in how we managed to get over the line. They kicked every single ball, like you say, and the amount of times we won throw-ins, won tackles, that they're cheering every single one and celebrating it like a goal. That's hugely important. The players take so much confidence for that, and as a result of that, we're able to send them back down the road with 3 points, and they can go and enjoy their Christmas and a safe trip back down the road for every single one of them.
Yeah, absolutely. And Boxing Day obviously up next. We have to touch upon that, but we go into that with really good form and a lot of momentum.
Yes, that's something. One thing you can't do is you can't get carried away. The derby will take care of itself. We need to recover as quick as we can. The attention will quickly change to Hearts, but it's a game that every single player should look forward to. It's the best game in the calendar. It's the one that all the fans talk about, of course, and rightly so. But we'll make sure the players are ready for it. We'll recover them as quick as we can. But we're going into it in the best possible way with a real good back-to-back wins, which is the first time we've done that since December 23. And something now we've got the opportunity to try and improve on that. So that has to be the challenge.
Yeah, character and mentality will be massive in that one, won't it?
Yes, always is. But something that has been labelled at this squad for a long time, especially this season. But we've responded certainly in the last few weeks about being tested in the character front, and we've came through that. But we're definitely going into the game with belief, but knowing it's going to be a real tough game. I've played in numerous of these before where the form book goes out the window, so we need to be ready for a real tough test, but one that, as I've already touched on there, every single player should look forward to it. I know the fans will be looking forward to it, and hopefully we can go there and get 3 points. Yeah,
just finally, obviously Warren O'Hara and Joe Newell both came off with slight knocks. How are they?
Well, obviously Warren picked up a knock against Ross County, which forced him off the pitch. He done well to recover as quick as he has. He stiffened up a little bit at half-time just with the nature of his injury, and we'll see how quickly that recovers. As for Joe, it's probably too early to say, but I'm sure he'll be fine. It was more of an impact, and hopefully that'll settle down quickly. But there's numerous boys that have picked up bits and knocks and niggles, but the 3 points today will certainly make them feel better quicker.
Yeah, well done. Have a good Christmas.
Thanks very much. You too. Merry Christmas.